Stay on him. Stay on him. We got him. I think he's down right there. Yes. You know, sometimes you hunt all day, all weekend, or all week, and it doesn't happen. This time it happened. Oh man, he is a good buck. That is a good buck. Oh my gosh. What a dandy. Ooh, he's a 10. Look at that deer. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful buck. Illinois gun season. It does not get, he has got just great mass, chocolate rack. Awesome, awesome deer.
QuietKat, the industry's leading portable electric all-terrain vehicle, engineered from the ground up for off-road travel, has the ability to carry a rider almost anywhere. QuietKat, hunt like a cat.
Boy, was that a fun hunt. Hi everybody, I'm Dan Schmidt with Deer and Deer Hunting. You know, we just got back from that Illinois hunt, had some great success, and as much as I'd like to take credit for that long-range shot with a slug gun, it was more the gun than it was me. That gun was a well-oiled machine. We had it just tuned perfectly, and you saw what happened. The bullet went right where it needed to go. You can do that year after year if you take some simple precautions with your firearms. And this starts right now at the end of gun season. Before putting that gun away, 3 things you need to do. First thing you need to do is you need to clean it. And what I mean by cleaning it, not just running an oil patch down it and thinking good enough and putting it away. Really cleaning it, and that starts with the barrel. The barrel's the most important part of your gun, and you got to get in there and you got to really clean it with a solvent and a copper brush. We're going to do that today with some Breakthrough Clean Technologies products, and it's really crucial in getting in there. What we do is we just take some of the solvent, we get it on our brush, we run it down that barrel. It might take 3, 4, 5, 6 times. You're going to pass through, you want to get all that. There's debris, there's residue, there could be plastic in there from a tipped bullet. We're going to get that all out of the barrel. Then we're going to clean the barrel out. We're going to run a couple of dry patches through there, then a light seasoning of oil. Barrel's going to be good to go. Wipe the outside of the barrel. And on any firearm, now if you can't do this, if you have a semi-automatic or a pump and you're not comfortable with taking that thing apart, take it to a gunsmith and have them do it. They're not going to charge you that much and they're going to clean it the right way. But most guys, you can do this very easily by yourself. Here we have, this is a single shot break action that we're going to clean. Extremely easy to clean. You just crack it open. You can access everything right there that you need to access. You can get in there with a little brush, use the solvent, get all that residue out of there. Once you have all the residue out, wipe it dry, a small application of oil. That's the number 2 most important thing, is lubricating your firearm. Metal dries out. No matter how much you take care of your firearm, no matter how you store it, that metal's going to dry out, and if it's not lubricated properly, especially on working parts like on a semi-automatic or a pump action, if you don't have that lubricated, you're going to have problems in the future. And that's the third point. The third point is storage. Storage is, you know, equally critical in this process. You want to make sure that firearm is stored in a dry place, humidity controlled. You don't want it in your basement, you don't want it in your attic, and you definitely don't want to keep it in the gun case. A gun case will just hold that moisture in there, especially a gun case that has foam. Not a good idea. It's going to keep that moisture right on your firearm. It's basically going to erode all of the work that you did trying to clean it. Another point I should make is before we start cleaning this gun, I want to take care of the scope. You know, we invest so much in these scopes. We have a beautiful Nikon Pro Staff scope on this rifle. We don't want it to get wrecked. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a quick, we have a little lens brush here. We brush off, you know, any dust, or there might be a little bit of dirt in there from when we're in the field. We just get that off the optical lenses, get that nice and clean, put our brush away, and before I take a brush or solvent or anything to that gun, I want to get these lens covers on that scope, because that's going to keep everything out of my scope. My scope is good to go. We're ready to clean it. Once we have it clean it, we lubricate it, we store it, we're all good to go for next year. Let me tell you about today's Deer Talk product of the day. It's actually the new products from Breakthrough Clean. check them out at breakthroughclean.com. But you know what? They have solvents, they have oil, and they have grease that are odorless. This is perfect for any deer hunter. I'm a odor freak when it comes to whitetail hunting. You know, you just work too hard to get close to whitetails to bring a smelly gun out there and basically smells like gasoline or kerosene. You know, I mean, that's what the old products smell like. But these are non-corrosive too. They're non-flammable. They have a very high flash point, which means you can store this in your house and not worry about it. I know I worry about it with my kids all the time with the old products, that they're going to get into them and, you know, it's a fire hazard. Not the case with this stuff. The solvents, it's all military grade. So, you know, we can get that on a brush. We'll put the brush, you know, on a rod. We'll get that in there and clean it out. But the solvents work with the grease, work with the oil especially, a light run of the Battleborn oil down the barrel and on the outside parts. And as far as the working parts, we're going to oil those, but what we're first, especially on this gun here, it's a break open 270, we can get in there. I mean, now if you have a semi-automatic or a pump action, you're going to want to get in there and apply the grease to any of those working parts because metal dries out. You do not want it to dry out. You want to keep that lubricated. Get the grease on the working parts and then use the oil on the rest of your gun to keep it nice and protected. But check them out today, breakthroughclean.com. It's high-tech military-grade protection for your firearms.